Today we're talking about employees behaving badly. Thanks so much for tuning in to A Day in the Life of a Private Investigator with me, Tim Santoni. We talk about real cases, real stories, and real situations that we deal with on a daily basis. Today we're talking about an employee who is behaving badly. And a client reached out to us because they had come to learn that an employee had been involved in an accident driving one of their company vehicles in the backyard of their manufacturing and distribution facility. During the accident, the employee struck an object in the backyard, so there was just a single employee involved in this accident. During questioning, the employer asked the employee, "Hey, were you using your telephone during this accident?" The employee responded no, so our client decided to pull the phone records from the employee's company-provided cell phone. They found some very interesting information. First off, they found information to suggest that the employee was actually on the phone at the time of the accident. Then they found something even more disturbing. They found information to suggest that there's numerous calls made to the same number over and over and over again, 20, 30, 40, 50 times a day during shifts while the employee was working for our employer. This is where we got involved. We were contacted because they wanted us to identify who or what company was behind this phone number. We did our initial searches and we found out that this particular phone number was tied to a business in Orange County that was actually a vendor, a provider of services to our client. We dug in a little bit further and we found out the employee in question who had crashed the vehicle was actually cited as the owner and operator of this business. We updated the client and our client was very concerned. They were concerned that potentially that this particular employee had been running this business and stealing from our client because they had been fixing prices and controlling the contracts, as this was a vendor of our client who was doing maintenance and repairs on equipment that this particular employee controlled the contracts for. So we did a deep dive. We actually profiled the business, dug up some business registration information, and then we conducted a discrete inspection to verify our findings. We sent an undercover operative to the location with an undercover camera to document what was going on and determine if any of our client's equipment had ended up in this facility. We spoke to an employee who confirmed that our client's employee in question was involved and was the owner. He was not there at the time. However, we did inspect the facility and got information about their pricing, their service offerings, and we were able to inspect and observe all of the equipment in the facility. The undercover equipment that we used was not necessary because we could observe this from public view outside of the warehouse facility where this business was operating. We got back to the client and provided this information confirming that their employee had been using the company's cell phone to run another business, which this business is something that was a vendor of our client and he controlled the contracts too. They also found out that he had been using the cell phone in the course and scope of the accident, and they were able to make a decision about his fate with the company and proceed accordingly. So when employees behave badly, it never hurts to dig a little bit deeper. This is a situation where a minor auto accident turned into a situation where an investigation uncovered the fact that this employee in question was running a business that was distracting him from his normal and everyday duties. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. If you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you.